Hello everyone, myself Vaidehi and you are watching me on Brown Life. In this video, I'm going to show you how I got this beautiful spring makeup look. So if you are interested, then please keep watching. Also, I know it's hard time for us during this coronavirus pandemic, but still the show must go on, so we'll just begin with the video. Well, there's nothing on my skin right now, so I'm going to start with Wow Skin Science Aloe Vera Gel. All the products link will be in the description box, so do check it out. I love how sticky it feels after applying it. Now I'm going to wait for 5 minutes so that the product will get synced in my skin. Now I'm going to apply Mamaearth sunscreen. Mamaearth is an Indian brand. Also, it's a plastic positive brand and also PETA certified. Now again we will wait for 5 minutes because we don't want our skincare and makeup to mess up. After that, I'm going to start with Stay Quirky's primer. I love the finish of this primer. This makes my skin feels more smooth. Also, I love the fact that this helps in blurring out all the imperfections that I have. Well, I do not upload all of these tutorials just to make my face look more prettier. I do feel that you look good with or without makeup, so that's really not the case. Now I'm gonna start with foundation by the brand Maybelline. It's Maybelline's Fit Me foundation in the shade 330 Toffee. It's not my exact shade, it's one shade darker than my original skin tone, but still I try to work it on my skin. You must have seen me using makeup brushes in most of my videos, but on this day they were dirty, so I used a beauty blender. But I still suggest you do not use beauty blenders because they are not hygienic to use. They do collect a lot of product. Now I'm gonna use concealer by the brand Wet n Wild, and it's in the shade medium tawny. It's an highlighting shade for me. I applied it above my eyelid area, and I'm gonna set it with Maybelline's Fit Me powder. Here comes the most amazing part of this makeup, that is eyeshadow. I'm going to use Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow palette. I know the palette in itself looks really great, but the colors were not pigmented. Like, this is not expected by Makeup Revolution's palette. I did try to apply the yellow color using my brush, but it was not giving me any pigment. So finally I had to apply the color using my finger. I swatched the color like really vigorously to get the pigment, and I did try my best and applied it from inner corner only on my eyelid. Also, if you have bigger eyes, like bigger eyelids like me, then this video is for you because आज का पूरा वीडियो only eyelid area पे होगा. So moving on to next part, that is applying orange color up on the centers of my eyelid, and again same problem, that is the color is not pigmented. Like, why Makeup Revolution, why would you do that with me? So I did try to apply it again with my brush. I did apply yellow color again to blend both the orange and yellow together, but I was like really not happy with the palette and not with the pigmentation. I did try my best to get the color, and you can see that I'm applying it using my brushes, using my finger, and you can see on camera the proof is here that the color is not pigmented. This is how my shadow looks so far. Moving on to next color, you can see I took that purple maroon sort of color on my flat brush, and I'm going to create a wing. If you haven't seen my previous video, dude, you have to see that because in those videos I have shown you all how to create proper wings using a sellotape, and that's the easiest method of all the time. Now let me be really honest with you all that you cannot stick to same process or method because you really want to unleash the inner artist in you. So that's the reason I haven't stick to sellotape method in here, but you can definitely try that. Now here you can see I'm kind of defining my crease or my entire eye look because we're not gonna go above the crease, we're not gonna use any transition color, so that's the reason I did that. Now I'm going to take that purple brown sort of color and I'm going to apply it using a fluffy brush towards the outer corner of my eyelids to create a wing sort of a look. But at this point I was frustrated because you can see I'm swatching the color, but this was the pigmentation that I got. Like, if the palette is for 999 rupees, like it means for 1000 rupees you're getting such shitty palette. So I was frustrated, and it is for obvious reasons. Here finally I got some pigment out of the palette, and I was happy for that because it was like not expected at this point. Okay, I am kind of blending the colors together, but the orange color was not blending properly. It was a little bit patchy. Like, what's the point in getting a palette for 1000 bucks and it is not pigmented, it is not blending properly, it is patchy. This is not at all expected from such a high-end brand, but still I tried my best to get the color. At this point my main focus was towards the outer corner because I was thinking to get some sharpness towards the outer corner, so I did try to get the red color on my finger, but the red was not pigmented at all. Like, this is not expected. I think Swiss Beauty's palette is more affordable and more pigmented than this shitty palette. I know I'm bashing the brand very badly. I'm not saying that Makeup Revolution is a bad quality brand. It's a super high quality brand, but this palette, like this palette is not pigmented. This is not it. Now I'm going to conceal everything, every fallout. Like, concealer is gonna change my game, so I'm going to use same concealer, that is Wet n Wild's concealer in the shade medium tawny. It's a highlighting concealer. In my previous video I have said that I don't like to apply highlighting concealer, but this was a, what we can say, I don't know, but I tried to use highlighting concealer and I was happy with how it was looking. It was looking good on me. Now here I'm setting my face using Maybelline's Fit Me Loose powder, and now I'm going to cream contour my face. I know how to cream contour after setting my face, but if you are a beginner, then hear me out. You should not set your face if you are cream contouring, because it's not a powder that will set on your face, it's a cream. You have to blend it on your face, so do not do that. So I'm contouring my forehead area, my nose, my jawline, my cheekbones. Now I'm going to blend the contour using a beauty blender. I wish if my brushes were not dirty, because it was like a little bit hard or difficult to blend with beauty blender, because I think brushes makes the work really easy, and also because face थोड़ा set हो गया था compact से, so it was little bit harder, but I did tried my best and I hope my contour is looking good. Make sure whenever you are contouring your forehead area, you have to blend the contour towards your hairline area, because that makes it looks more flushed and more natural. You have to give your face a structure, because you don't want to look like a plain canvas. So that's reason contouring is important, and I love the fact about nose contouring that it makes our nose look like more pointy. Now I'm going to use eyeliner. And you know, so many of my friends asked me to do a tutorial on how to draw an eyeliner, but the problem is I'm not having that high quality camera with me, so I cannot film how to step by step draw or to create an eyeliner. So I hope you can understand while seeing this clip. Whenever I'm trying to create an eyeliner, there is a fluctuation of lighting, and that's the reason I cannot film an eyeliner tutorials. Let's talk about the eyeliner. The one which I'm using is by the brand Purple, and it's for freaking 600 rupees. I know it's on the pricier side, but I got this for free because I'm an Elite member. I have Elite membership, so I got this eyeliner for free. So you can say that it's a happy purchase. You can see I have created a wing towards the inner corner because that was giving me that cat eye look. Now, as I said earlier, that my main focus was towards the outer corner of my eyeshadow. I was thinking to get a sharp wing, but it was not possible somehow because the palette was not pigmented. So I decided to create a wing towards the end of my eyeshadow, and I did try my best. You can see I'm like expert, like not expert, but I know how to work with any eyeliner. So it was easier for me to create that wing, and this is how I got the look. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm using NYB's eyebrow pencil. It's a good pencil for beginners. I can say it is affordable also, and you can get it from purple.com. Now it's time to apply eyeshadow on lower lash line, and I don't know if I really need to explain this step because I'm going to follow the same step, that is yellow, orange and red. The blush which I'm using is by the brand Wet n Wild, and I really don't remember the shade name, but the link will be in the description box. You can see I'm not smiling and applying the blush because it looks fake. I know I was the only one who said that in my previous videos that you have to smile and apply the blush. It looks cute, but the problem is it looks fake. It looks cute, but it looks fake. So that's the reason I'm not smiling and applying the blush. This is one of the most common steps, that is curling my eyelashes and applying mascara. Mascara that I'm using is by the brand Maybelline. It's their Maybelline's New York Hyper Curl Mascara. It's not waterproof, although. I'm also going to apply it on my eyebrows because I want to set them at place. This is my favorite part, that is applying lipstick, and for that I'm going to use lipstick by the brand Lakme. I don't know the entire name of the lipstick, but it's for 295 rupees only, like very cheap but a good lipstick. I think it's in the shade wine touch or red wine, something like that. I will provide the link in the description box. Yes, I'm saying it again and again that I will provide links for all the products in the description box, so do check it out. To highlight my face, I'm using Stay Cookies highlighter. Honestly speaking, the highlighter is not good at all. I mean, the formula is good, but you can actually see a chunk of glitter on your nose, on your cheekbone area, and that was not looking good. So I thought let's just not use it more on my face. I know मैं कुछ और product भी use कर सकती थी. I have Sugar, I have Wet n Wild, but I thought let's just stop here because my makeup was already looking very good. So I haven't tried to apply more or another highlighter on my face. As I said, the chunk of glitter were not looking good. On camera it is looking perfect, there's no problem, but in real life it was looking chunky. So I did try to pick up the product using the beauty blender. Now I'm going to set my face using Wet n Wild's Natural Finish makeup setting spray, and I'm going to tap it with beauty blender. I don't know why I'm doing that, because many YouTubers do that, so that's the reason I'm also following the trend. So this is the entire look. I know it was a little bit frustrating, but I did it. I did my best, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope I'm looking good, and if you enjoyed watching this video, then please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye.